Hello, YouTuber Woobers. It's 18th of October, and so I've been dorking around. I think dorking is the right word, but dorking around with my microgreen soil mixture. I tried mixing Mother Nature, Mother Earth, or whatever it's called, the stuff in the box, and I've shared about it before. I mixed it with my coconut um, cure mixture and tried growing some sunflowers and salad mix, and it wasn't pretty. I think that that particular soil amendment, and I could probably dig up the name, I'll put it in the description, is really an outdoor amendment and not an indoor amendment. So, not so much concerned about the sunflowers and peas, it's trying to solve this issue that I have with smaller um, seed stock. And so it is kind of is what it is. I was talking about it on Curtis's channel, and he's somebody other microgreen person said that they have trouble with growing the salad mix also. So maybe it's just something that's really a challenge to grow in a greenhouse or in my greens room. I don't know. It definitely has something to do with moisture, not having enough moisture, not having too much moisture, and uncovering them at the right time. If you uncover them too late, they get too lanky. If you cover them too soon, they won't grow up at all. It's uh, it's curious. Um, Maybe I need to go back to that BioStraight material and try one of those and see if I get success with that particular medium. I'm not sure. I haven't really decided, but I go back to the coconut cure for my sunflowers. Basically, I had to waste a harvest this week, which is unfortunate. Fortunately, I'm only growing from one place right now, so hopefully they won't be devastated. Um, but it's kind of where the energy is at. I've been spending far too much time watching YouTube videos about the Clintons, and I think it just makes me sick to my stomach to think that they have the amount of power that they have for so long. And I'm sure that there are stuff in Trump's closet that freaks us out too. He's a powerful businessman, and he didn't get to be a powerful businessman totally by accident. I'm sure he's had to do some stuff that you know is not appropriate. Right now, I think he's probably the best candidate for us as far as dealing with our financial situation, because our financial situation in the United States is horrific, and it's not getting any better. With the last 8 years of Obama, it's been, it might look all pretty because we have a $2 a gallon gas, and I think that's what most people would judge the economy from. And I'm happy with $2 a gallon, but I wonder if it's actually somehow falsified, and the reality is really up around four. So, um, I'm not really in the mood to chit chat for a long period of time about this stuff. Well, it looks like the beard's starting to come in. I really hate to go to a fake beard. Um, but it's just really just concerning. I mean, it's interesting to observe people that are supporting Hillary, because if you question them, they get nasty, you know, And if you question a Trump person, they don't get nasty. It's a very strange thing that it's almost like it's very much like an abused child that has suppressed the abuse and has grown up, and as soon as you might say, so and so, you should keep that person out of your life, they'll get all offensive about it, and they won't understand why. And even if you try to explain it to them, they're not going to really quite understand it because they don't really remember the pain they were put through, but they know that there's something about it. It's just a quirky thing, and I guess if you really want a woman president and that's what you really care about, then you should vote for her. But you're putting somebody back into power, back into that big house in Washington that has the ultimate power of the United States. Now, granted, we have the ultimate power because we have the choice between buying uh, Sunoco gas versus Exxon gas, but I buy no-name brand fuel from BJ's, so it's I don't know. It's like if people were making up lies about the Hillarys, they've done a really good job at it. It's just really freaky. They get the sexual stuff on Trump, and just as bad as he might have, there's a lot of sexual deviancy in the Clintons, and it goes way back. It's just I just it's not like they were always my top fans. There was everything's relative every 4 years, but it just freaks me out that these people have so much control, and they have control over the media, the news organizations. There's so many places. You just had a thing from Tom Hanks. He's got a new movie coming out. Did he get paid $1 million to say what he said? I have to question it because, as far as I know, he's been a Republican forever. So, it's just a very interesting thing. Was he told that his movie wasn't going to come out if he doesn't speak out? Was he paid off to speak out because he's an actor? You know, the other thing that came out was Michelle, which I have so much respect for Michelle and her accomplishments in the White House over the last 8 years. But she was very big on putting down the deplorable behaviors in the Clinton family when she was running for office against Hillary, and now she all of a sudden looks the other way about that whole thing. It's the same thing with Obama. Obama was putting down Hillary. Now all of a sudden, miraculously, she's like cured and she's like the best thing sliced bread. So the biggest thing with Trump is that he's not a politician, and I think when he initially went into this battle, he never thought that he would get to where he was. Like so many other people that run for president, they never expect to get as far as they get, or that Trump has gotten now. They get out there to share their wealth, to share their opinion on the world, and in all reality, they're never going to have the momentum. But he gained momentum. So, hopefully there is enough check and balances in there to keep him from doing something stupid. And, assuming that we like to think that there are. So, but right now it looks like we're going to be going to war with Russia because, when you wonder why they were moving so many people out of Syria and putting them in all these camps around the world, and now we look like they're going to use it as a battleground with Russia, and they're going to accidentally tick off the other side. And, it's just, I don't know. I have this little space surrounded by trees, in the middle of practically nowhere in the Berkshires, and I'm kind of happy I'm here. I'm by myself at the moment. I might end up with company. I don't know where they're gonna be, but maybe in a tent in the backyard. Um, but it is what it is. I talking 6 minutes ago. I didn't plan to be here, but I am going to share Sotu Tuesday's week. He's got a great meditation about fear, of working on eminent fear, or you know, sometimes it's easy to get overwhelmed about things, and this is a good technique to use to help move yourself through that initial impact of fear. So I know it's helped me a lot over the years, and I think if you give it a shot, it's a really easy technique, and of course they have some information about um, the election. So give it a try, and we'll talk to you later.